My name is Sister Yvonne, a Franciscan sister of St. Mary of the Angels. I feel happy to share my vocation story. I come from a very religious family of 8 siblings, 4 boys and 4 girls. This is in the early 40s. At the sound of the Angelus, we would rush home from our play to be there for the family rosary, after which we had to take the blessing of our parents. It was a tradition. I was educated in this very same institution of St. Mary's in Ajmer, Rajasthan, right from KG to Standard 12. After my 12th, I was at the crossroad of my life. A choice had to be made. Mother Teresa, the principal, called my mother and me, and during the conversation, very tactfully planted the seed of my vocation. She asked my mother if she would like to offer one of her daughters in God's service. My mother said it's up to her. I will never object. After some weeks of reflection, I decided to follow Jesus, not knowing the wheres and the whats of exactly what would happen. On June 27th, my father handed me over to the nuns in Mao. It was the feast of Our Lady of Perpetual Succor. There were many aspirants from Kerala. After 6 months of formation, that is, of prayer, work, study, recreation, games, and along with it, some pleasant surprises like, for our first Christmas, angels coming to wake us up for the midnight mass, and the celebration of the Holy Innocents on 28th December. It was quite a good 6 months training. I enjoyed myself. And after 6 months, I was admitted to the canonical year along with the other postulants. One day, Mother Mary of the Cross called me and 2 others and gently asked us, would you like to go to our mother house, the cradle of our congregation in France, to complete your novitiate? Well, we have decided to send you. Mother of the Cross radiated Christ by her demeanor. I stood in the shadow of her grace and holiness, and I was touched. In France, the mother house, the whole atmosphere of silence, prayer, courtesy, devoted service captivated me. The sacristan's pious movements, her respect and dignity at the altar, the choir mistress leading us in the Gregorian chant at the morning and evening prayer, my visits to the crypt of our founders all strengthened my call. As years slipped, my discipleship journey and spirituality brought me greater fulfillment and joy. My faith increased, and so did my relationship with Jesus. I realized that when Jesus calls ordinary people like me, He also equips us for our mission. Life may not have been a bed of roses, as no walk of life ever is. There will always be ups and downs, but we are never alone. Jesus stands by us if we have recourse to the weapon of prayer. Today, as I retrospect, I realize that God calls us in a variety of ways. I now see the little interventions of God that have woven a fine pattern in the tapestry of my call. I can only count my blessings. I am blessed. My family is blessed, and I in turn bless others today. What a wonderful God we serve. Do come and experience your adventure with Jesus.